Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is sort of like what would you do in this situation? I just posted this on my Instagram, but I know that you guys don't all follow me there, and if you want to, it's XOTGS. So this morning I have a few stories here, a few little stories. I went to the thrift store and I went to go look for jewelry, and I looked at other things while I was there. And I had picked up this bag, a handbag, and it was a Lily Bloom, clean condition, really cute, and it was $1.50. And I was just carrying it while I'm looking at all the other bags, and this lady came up and she said, "Oh, I came back for that bag. I wanted it. I saw it here yesterday and I wanted to buy it, so I came back to buy it." And I was thinking, too bad, it's mine. I got it now. And I mean, that's what you would think, right? It's like, well, I got here first. So she seemed really nice, not like, I don't know, she just seemed really like she wasn't pulling my leg or anything, you know. She wasn't another reseller trying to get me to give something up. And I thought, I don't even know what I can sell this for. I don't think it's worth a ton. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I just thought, you know, she wants this bag for her own personal use, and I just want it to make some money. And so, of course, I was a little bit soft and I just said, "Well, how bad do you want it?" And she said, "Well, I came back looking for it." And I'm like, "All right." So I gave her the bag and I said, "You take it, you go ahead and buy it and enjoy it." And she's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh my gosh." And she couldn't believe it. And, you know, I was giving up this bag, this really cute bag. And so anyway, I let her buy it and she was super happy. And then I went to Walmart. I was going to return a Christmas gift that we received, and it was an oven mitt and a towel, like a kitchen towel that was Christmas themed. So I went to Walmart, and you know, you get stopped by the greeter at the door, and she said, "Oh, we can't return this." I'm like, "What? Why? Why not?" And she said, "Everything Christmas themed can't be returned after the 24th. And I'm like, "What? The 24th of what?" Because I'm thinking, isn't today like the 17th or 18th or something? And she said, "Of December." I'm like, "That's crazy. What do you mean? This was a Christmas gift. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't want it." And what do people do when they receive Christmas gifts that are Christmas themed and they want to return them because they're not going to use them? And she said, "Sorry, we just can't do it." And there was a lady there the whole time, and she was listening. And she said, "Yeah, they won't do it." And she said, "Just save it for next year." And I said, "I don't want to. I don't like them and I don't want it. I have other stuff that I use." And, you know, she was kind of surprised, like, "Why don't you just keep them?" And I said, "Well, I don't want them. I don't like them. I'd rather get a credit and buy some other towels, you know, some plain white towels or something like that I can use." And so the lady she was in an electric cart, and she had already finished her shopping. She was waiting to leave the store, and she said, "Well, what do you want for them?" And I'm like, "Money?" You know, I'm thinking money. And I just said, $2. I know that they were worth a little bit more, but I just said $2 just to see. And she said, "I don't have $2. And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, well, you know." And in the meantime, the door attendant was putting them in a plastic bag so I could do some more shopping. And I took the bag from her and I said, "Here, why don't you take it?" And the lady in the cart. And she said, "No, I can't take it. No, I can't. It's, you know, you keep it." And I said, "Oh, I don't want it. You take it. Here, just take it." And I put it in her shopping cart or in her little basket thing. And I started to walk away so that she couldn't try to give it back to me. And she said, "No, I can't. I'll give you $1 for it." And I said, "No, you keep them. Just enjoy them." And so she was so happy, and, you know, they were saying "thank you" and kind of screaming. And and the lady at the door was like, "Wow, that was really nice. I can't believe that." And I'm not telling you guys because I want praise or, you know, any like recognition. I'm just telling you, like, it's a feel-good story, you know. People like feel-good stuff. I like feel-good stories. So I was just happy that I was able to give it to this lady instead of donating it and then somebody else buys it, or it just ends up somewhere, who knows. So this lady was happy. That's my point. And then then the last thing, well, I guess there's a couple more things, but this last thing, this is the one that I was just like, oh, wow. So I did my shopping in Walmart, and I don't want to make this too long. I'm already at 5 minutes. I did my shopping, just an armful of things because I wasn't planning on buying a lot. I go to the self-checkout, and the register is saying, please take your change in your receipt. And I'm like, what? And I look down, and there's a $20 bill sticking out and a penny in the slot. And I took it out, and I put it to the side, like, is this machine going to stop so I can start my transaction? And I'm thinking, well, you know, whoever was here before me is going to come running back saying, oh, I left my money. And so I just put it to the side, and I did my checkout. I had 2 bags of stuff, and I hear some ladies behind me talking, and I thought they were employees. And so before I was done, when I heard them kind of stop talking, I walked over, and I had the money in my hands, and I said, so something strange. This was left in the register. And one lady was actually not an employee there. She was talking to the employee. And she said, oh, it's mine. I can prove it. And I said, no, it's okay, as she's pulling out the receipt. I said, you don't have to prove it. It's okay. Just here, you know, it's yours. And so she still pulled out the receipt, and they were both just thanking me for my honesty. And, oh, if we had more people like you in the world, it's, you know, it's so nice of you to do that and be honest and do the right thing and whatever they said. And I'm just thinking, well, that's what we do. I mean, that's what I do. But don't get me wrong. If I saw a $20 bill on the sidewalk, I wouldn't just leave it there. If I saw a $20 bill anywhere, you know, where it can't be claimed, I'm going to keep it. I always try to get things back to the rightful owners. I have found jewelry, and I have posted it online, like, somebody, please, is this yours? And if nobody contacts me, then I keep it. That's just how it is. You know, you try to do the right thing. So anyway, I gave this lady her 20, and she thanked me and everything. And then I went back to my register to finish my transaction. And then she said, if we had more people like you in the world, I'd be out of a job. And it's a job I'd be happy to retire from, but I'd be out of a job. And I was just like, what is she talking about? And I think she could see that I was confused. And so she walked over to me, and she pulled out a police badge. I'm like, okay, all right. So anyway, I returned $20 to a police officer, and, you know, I would have done it regardless. I just thought that was really cool. And then I was out in the parking lot, and so I don't know, what would you guys do? What would you do in that situation? If you found $20 sitting there at the register, would you turn it into the attendant, or would you try to sneak it into your pocket? Because I know that we have left money, well, not me, but my other half has left money at the grocery store, and he's actually gotten it back. And I've turned in money, and it's happened to me. I remember I actually saw the lady. So I'll tell you guys another story after this. So anyway, I was in the parking lot, and I was doing my little Instagram story thing, and this man came up, and he was holding this bag, or 4 bags actually, and he was saying, tamales, tamales, and I'm like, no, thanks. And then I thought about it for just a second, and I was like, yeah, I do want tamales. And so I rolled my window down real quick, and I knocked, and, you know, like, don't go away. And he came back, and I asked him how much and what kind and all that stuff. And so anyway, I ended up buying a bag of tamales from this guy, and I have them right here in front of me. And see if I can show you guys. See right there. So I can't wait to finish eating. But so anyway, and it's yummy too. So I helped him out. He was hustling. He's trying to make money, and he was so happy, so thankful. And it just makes me feel good to help people if you don't get that. So there was another time. This is the last story, and I wasn't planning on including this. But there was a time that I went to the grocery store. I went to the self-checkout, and there was, I think, $20 or $40 or something, and it was just in the slot. What happened that day? I know that there was money. I think after I checked out, I was going to turn it into the attendant, but there was a Starbucks thing right next to the self-checkouts, and so I wanted to go put my order in and then go turn the money in. And when I walked over to the Starbucks, there was a lady in front of me ordering, but she was talking to the barista, And she was saying, she said, yeah, and I just left it there. And and I thought, is she talking about the money? And so I stopped her and I asked, I don't remember exactly. I know that I asked her if she was talking about money, and she said, yes, I left money there, and oh, well, And I told her I found it. Here you go. And I gave it to her, and she was just so happy. So those are my feel-good stories, guys. I want to know what you would do, and I'm sorry that this is recorded from my phone. I hope the quality is decent enough. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have an amazing day. Bye.